Hi everyone, I'm here with Doctors Matilda and Lydia. I'm Dr. Tummers, Nanette Tummers, and we're doing the third installment. We first did strength training, we've done mobility, and now balance. And I'm saving it for the end because the strength will make us stronger so we can hold our balance. The mobility lets us move freely, so if we're tight, we might be more likely to be reactive in our reaction to movement. We're going to be needing a chair for support. If you have a block, you can use a phone book, maybe you don't have a phone book anymore, an encyclopedia, a tissue box, a delivery box, so about this size that you can move. If you have a ball, or you can use a towel that you can move around, and also if you just have a weight. You don't need these just add more challenge. I'm wearing bare feet. I'm suggesting you wear a grippy sock. Maybe take the shoes off because we get so much information about our balance through our feet. Okay, let's get started. So I'm just gonna put these over to the side. And then if you have a step in your house, something that you can put your weight on. So I have my little step stool for in my kitchen, and I can put my weight on this. Make sure you have a clean space to work out in where there are not dogs to trip upon, and find your chair. Now mine has a nice high back, so I'm not leaning to get balance. You might need to use a railing or a counter. And let's begin. So balance begins with your posture. I'm going to turn, you stay put. And we start with our feet, solid, grounded, rooted in our feet. The knees have a soft bend, and our tailbone, we're just doing a little pelvic tilt to take the tailbone down. Lengthen out of the waist, roll those shoulder blades back and down, relax the neck. I'm turning back to you. And the last piece is ears over shoulders. When we're hunched, we're already throwing a lot of our weight forward. So you might go against a wall, maybe 8 inches out, and just get used to maybe doing angels in the snow, of feeling what it's like to stand tall. And from here, I'm going to take my block, put it in front, and just start tapping it. You can look at it, and then eyes up on the horizon. So I'm just tapping it with my toe. I have a light touch on my chair. I call this feathering. I'm not gripping it. We're not too dependent. And then we'll change it to heels. Really bring those toes up. And you're just tapping it. If it moves, don't worry about it. You're doing fine. Put your seat belt on so you're keeping nice and strong through your core here. Just one more each. So this is kind of our warm-up, transferring weight. And then we're going to get up close to it. I'm on my lowest height here. I could put it up or put it up. Strengthen and lengthen through this side, closest to the chair. The other one is just tapping. So the minute your toe feels it, you're lifting. And we always are doing dynamic movement because we rarely fall where we're just standing still. So here's a one-leg stand with a little tap. Lift out of the waist, chair whenever you need it. Let it go, and just do some gentle heel lifts as we strengthen our balance in our ankles. Now making sure you're lifting, that you're not wobbling the foot in or out. Because I'll see people, doing this in class, and that's training to hurt yourself. Just lift the heels lightly. Forget about how high they are, and more, are you nice and stable? Now pour the weight, put all your weight into this side as we just tap. Stable through the hips like you have headlights, you're not dipping. Lift, and just a soft eye gaze. Relax that jaw. And I'm not putting my weight down, I'm just waiting and then lifting it as if that block is a little warm. Little hot. Beautiful. And then we're going to take the block and put it on the outside of our foot, and we're tapping up. And our most vulnerable area for falls is in our outer hip. We fall on our outer hip or our bum. So we're strengthening in this area. I'm going to tap it over, and I'm staying tall and strong. You can put the block in front of you and do this while you're seated. You're still getting so many benefits. And then I'm going to go over it. I make room for my foot over it. I'm out here in the open, but you can always feel free to put the chair in front of you. And as I say, I want you stable before movement. So we're not just throwing our leg over. Are you stable through this side so now this one can go? Stable on this side, and then you pick it up. Often we are not mindful and we just take off, and your body isn't ready to be stable and upright. And then I'm on this side now as I just tap up. And I can challenge myself, put it up a little higher. Maybe I'm not quite ready for that. So be playful. And you might wobble a little bit. Take a reset, which is just let it all go. Find your feet. All of this balanced in your foot. Big toe, pinky toe, like a triangle, and the weight's even. And just one more here. And then I'll go up and over, up and over. And then I'll playfully put the block. I sometimes find in my live classes, if you're using a music that kind of has a beat to it, you relax more. When we're stiff and tight and scared to fall, that's a risk factor for falling. This is position 1. I'm going to hug the outside. That's 2. This is 3. I'm going to go in front of it for 4. And then I'm going to head back to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and head back. Toe ball heel. Really focus how you place your feet. A lot of times we just slam them down and they don't have that strength to keep us upright. Here we go. And I'm not moving my upper body a lot because that has a lot of weight that will throw our balance off. And then I'm just going to lift my heels again. Now I'm going to lift my toes. I'll push the block. Hold on to that, love. Pick up your toes. And this is strengthening through the shins or tibialis anterior. So we tend to, when we fall, we trip. We don't pick up our feet. Pick up those toes. And then I'll put it back and we'll let the other leg lead. 2, 3, 4. My trusty chair is here and back. Now, I'm on carpet. It's sometimes different if you're on a piece of flat linoleum or wood. I'll challenge you to maybe do some of these things on maybe an uneven surface outdoors, because life isn't always a nice, flat, smooth surface. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to put my foot on it, and I'm going to tap up. Now here, I could use my step stool. So I'm going to take this off to the side. You can get these blocks at Five Below. They're just very dense foam. So I'm going to take my block or step stool, and I'm going to step on it. So taking steps where you feel very strong. This is a big step. You can do it on the block. If you are using a book, you're going to need maybe something that's a little more stable. And for right now, you can just pretend that you're stepping on a step, whatever height you can find. And then I'll switch. really bring in these muscles. And I call this popsicle, where you're just squeezing everything. Posture and balance is through the whole system, not just your lower body. And then I'll make sure I'm solid on there, tap it. I can leave it on there. And I'm being very, very mindful of toe, ball, heel. So I use this beautifully designed foot. A lot of times in maybe our shoes, we're not able to move that foot. So that's why I'm recommending, if you can, with a grippy sock or bare feet. Take a breath. One risk factor for falling is being dehydrated. We're dizzy. Our blood becomes more viscosic, thicker, and it's harder, especially when we move our head, we have to kind of reset sending blood back up to our head, and we get a little dizzy. We want to make sure we drink water. Having good footwear is important. That we have shoes that are, if we're walking, that we're using good shoes. We're not out there in our Crocs or flip-flops. Sorry, guys. Right here, I'm going to take it to the side, put my foot on it, and I'm doing a side leg lift. Up. And you'll notice that my kneecap is facing you. I'm not turning. I want to strengthen right here. Now this one's a big challenge. I have a pretty high stool. I haven't really used this much, and I'm like, wow, this is work. And then I'll switch. And we're gonna get all the way around. We did to the back, we're here on our side, and then we'll do the front. So up, solid in your foot, lift that leg, toe ball heel. Up, toe ball heel. Up. You can add more difficulty using arms. You can hold weights. Find your level of challenge. And then I'm going to say thank you to my lovely step stool. I'm going to pick up a weight. And yours could be a water bottle. And we're going to strengthen and lengthen through this side as we pick up the knee. And it can be resting on the floor, tapping or held, and we're passing the weight. So your body has to kind of wake up, turning on into that core, ears over shoulders, lift. And my body is trying to maintain balance. We might move a little bit. I'll tap down to reset and then switcheroo. So again, you may have seen, a newspaper article, you have to stand on your feet for 30 seconds. I'm saying stand on one foot. I'm saying add a layer of weight. And your body is getting a lot of information. How do I keep strong through my core? Yeah, and I might tap down. And I'm doing this in the afternoon after teaching and doing a little running. So I'm giving myself a little credit that I might be a little tired, and that's okay. You're doing the best you can. I'm going to put the weight down, and then I'm not going to say the word because one of the dogs really gets excited about BALLs. I can toss a little towel. I'm going to toss the ball. So I'm balancing on one foot, toss the ball. Watch it. Other side. You don't have to do it forever. You can always pause it. I might pass it. So I'm making your eyes move, and that's improving your senses, your eyes being able to move, your head being able to move. That vestibular, the inner ear. Oops, I'm glad my trusty chair was there. Shake it out. So I'm not perfect. Neither are you. We all need to work on balance. We love the strength, we love the cardio, but the balance is so important. So thank you to the ball. I'm going through these fairly quickly because I want you to not get too overwhelmed with the time of it. Throw this video on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's all worthwhile. Do some of these things while you're at the kitchen sink or watching birds come to your bird feeder. Now we've gone front and back. Or side and back. We're going to tap to the front. Now I can tap over my block or here where I'm going over it. I'm not putting my foot down. I'm staying strong while my other foot might not be so strong. There's something slippery, or there's a dog doing a stretchy. Oops, we're getting crazy. Easy now, puppy. Let's do the other side. Tap over it. I can also do this on the block, and I can tap down. And this is basically what we do when we're going downstairs. Yeah. And making sure that we even it out. And I'm keeping my kneecap really stable. It's not swimming around. If it's swimming, I want you to keep it as stable and maybe do a little less. I never want to work through bad form, because then you're just forcing it. Perfect. Well done. So our last movement that we're going to do is, because I'd forgotten that we needed to step off the front. So here we're going upstairs. We did going down the stairs, maintaining balance. We've strengthened through these muscles, our gluteus medius. Now we're going to go to the, hey, don't be fresh. You're being sassy. We're going to let this side keep nice and strong. My sturdy chair is here, and I'm going to do a corner step. So I'm moving from my center of gravity. That's here. A lot of times we throw the nose or the shoulders forward, and you can see I'm already in a fall. And then we'll reach, come back, reach. And my chair is right here. It's called balance reaction training. I'm going to reach, pick up my back foot, tap, tap, tap. And then I'm about to fall, and I stick it like the gymnast. Stick it. Feel very confident. Is this leg ready to take on my weight as I step back? And then I'll tap it in. I'm going to move my chair. See you later, Matilda. She's my teenager. Strengthen and lengthen. Take a step, heel, ball, toe. And balance is about safely transferring your weight. And then here I've got dog food, and I'm reaching, and then I find my balance. I'm off balance. Maybe pick up that back foot, and then find my balance. Just one more time, balance reaction training. We're simulating a situation where you're off balance, and just like a cat landing on your feet, your trusty chair is here. Big reach, toe ball heel, feeling confident. And as you build your confidence, you're taking less risk, because if we're not confident, we're scared, we're fear of falling, we're not going to really see benefits. Take your time with this. A lot of people, I'm like this, and they expect to have perfect posture the next day. You need to be patient. Finally, we're going to do some walking. So I have the side of my chair so I can take steps and still be within my chair. So right now I'm going to practice on a balance beam, one foot in front of the other, heel, ball, toe. And then I'm going to pretend I'm on a railroad track, toe, ball, heel. So just practicing walking, especially walking backwards. I can stub my toe, add more layers, toe ball heel. And sometimes a relaxed music. When I was teaching today, we had kind of a strutting music, and people were just kind of jamming it out rather than, "Rrr." One thing I would love if you did, and you could be on a counter, you're only taking 4 steps, is turn your head, because you have to look and stay balanced as you're crossing that crosswalk. And then my last one is eyes closed. Breathe. No hurry. Feel your feet. Lovely. And then my chair is here. We'll just take a big inhale. Float it away. And I hope this was useful for you. I know balance is not your favorite thing, like, oh, I can't wait to do balance training. But I'm not a bad news person, but falling is catastrophic. It can really just be a domino effect of quality of our life. We're scared, we've fallen, we've been hospitalized, we're scared to move, we isolate. Oh, I'm scared to take stairs. Really, really, this is an investment. Remember, I've said that we're working on our lifelong health portfolio, and you've invested in strength, you've invested in mobility, and now here, invest in the balance. They're all so important. And your cardio, just go out and do stuff you love. Take a walk with the pups. Go for a hike. If you love to swim, swim. If you love to bike, bike. If you like to, go shopping. Do those things that you enjoy moving. Move, and your life will be so much enhanced. Thanks so much for joining. Did you want to say hi, Lydia? Come on. Yay! Matilda's sulking. She hasn't had dinner yet. I'm turning you loose, people. Thanks so much.